What is up, guys? Welcome back to Mind Over Matter, Mom Academy, just to abbreviate things. And welcome back. Glad to see you back. Glad for your viewership. Appreciate your shares, your subscribes, your likes, as always. And welcome back, guys. So, yes. Main topic. Main topic. This is a bit of a serious one, however. I just wanted to bring a bit of a message, as well as for some people confirmation, for some people clarity, for some people guidance, as always. Anyway, so yeah, welcome back, guys. Mind Over Matter. Glad to be back. We are being productive, as I intend to be for all of 2024, sorry, not 24, for all of 2024, that's how we intend to be and stay productive, stay on the up route, stay on the upswing of things, and keep it a buck, keep improving, keep moving, keep growing, as always. That's what we're here for, and that's what our community is about. And that's why I started this channel. Do you know what I mean? So boom, main topic, guys. It's a bit of a chat, a bit of a serious spin. As always, anyway, I try and make it lighthearted as I can do. And yeah, I just wanted to bring up this kind of topic only because to some people I'm sure it will be helpful, and to people I'm sure it will be clarifying as well. Do you know what I mean? So I want to talk about enmeshment. Enmeshment in friendships, enmeshment in all sorts of relationships, kind of thing. Be it familiar, even like family, regardless. Enmeshment can occur. Enmeshment is when a person doesn't recognize how enmeshed they've become to another person, to someone in their life. This is a result of like a narcissistic trait, and be it parental, be it an amorous or platonic relationship, that is. It's said person doesn't recognize and stops actually seeing where they begin or end, meaning they can't see that they've become quite an extension of the person who has made it so. So you literally become an extension of that person. You kind of you kind of take on those person's burdens. You take on traits. You take on traumas, even, and you start becoming an extension of them. You start becoming a kind of a, how could I say this? You start becoming their emotional outlet, and you start becoming For lack of a better word, they're punching back. They're emotional punch back. And that makes you an extension. Because as long as you know keeping your boundaries, as long as you know let your boundaries actually kick in and kick into gear, that's what's going to happen. And you must be very aware of this as a person, as an individual, and as an upstanding member of society, let's say, because it will grip you, and it will enmesh you. Let's use the word. It will enmesh you in such a way where you do not know whether you're coming or going. You do not know whether these are your feelings. You do not know whether these are your actual real emotions and how you feel about yourself and about that person, about said person. Do you know what I mean? And you start becoming one in the wrong way. You should become one, as in you want the best for each party. You want the best for, you want to see each party grow. You want to see each party propel beyond expectation. You want to excel together and water each other to such a point where you just growing, you just propelling, you just excelling, right? But the opposite of that is obviously enmeshment. And enmeshment will kind of make you blind. Because, like I said, you don't know whether these are your emotions, you don't know whether these are your opinions, you don't know whether these are your own feelings that you're feeling. And obviously that's not good, because you're not being yourself, you're not being your best self, you're not serving yourself, you're serving said individual. But you are becoming one with such person that you don't know how you actually feel most of the time. You don't know how you actually coping, because these are not your emotions, these are not your feelings that you're resonating with. These are said person's feelings and emotions, right? So be very careful, be it parental, amorous, or platonic relationship. Do you get what I mean? So be very careful with those, because most people won't even know they're doing it. Most people from either party, that is. Most people won't even know they're in it. Most people won't even know they're doing it. But some people actually know they're getting you enmeshed with them. Do you know what I mean? And that's what they want, because by then you shall be dependent on said person, right? Boom. So yeah, that's when boundaries must kick in, regardless how they may feel, and regardless how they may see things in the grand scheme of things. Regardless, you must let your boundaries kick in. You must become your own self. You must actually split these emotions, feelings, thoughts, and opinions. You must split them. You must become yourself. You must become the best version of yourself that you can be, and you know you can be. You know what I mean? So by doing that, you must ask yourself, if that's even the right attitude to have towards your sense of being and your sense of self, right? Because at the end of the day, only you can do the best for you. Only you can get to know you as best as you can, right? Because by knowing yourself and knowing exactly how you operate and exactly what fulfills you, that's the kind of value that you put out to the world. That's the kind of reflection that you put out to the world. And you know exactly what you're capable of. You know exactly what you're deserving of. And you know exactly what's for you and what's not for you. Right? So be very mindful of enmeshment, because unknowingly you can become enmeshed with an individual and you just become one, and you're not even living for yourself. You're living for someone's expectations of you, someone's limitations upon you. Do not, I repeat, do not get enmeshed in the wrong way. Get enmeshed in the right way. Water each other. Get as you receive. Do you know what I mean? As you contribute, also expect contribution. If there's no return, then you've given them something good, but also know to walk away when you're not receiving the same contribution that you've given away. And by being very mindful of that, you should be able to compartmentalize in a good way, compartmentalize things and actually be more resilient in who you are, and more resilient in what you expect of others, to communicate with you and have relationships with you, and literally just anyone. Because that's how you should be. You shouldn't be an extension of anyone. You should be an extension of yourself. And by being an extension of yourself, you become the best version you've ever been. Because you keep growing and extending and expanding, consciously, mentally, physically. Do you know what I mean? Because that's what we come here for, is to become the best version of ourselves. If you're not doing that, then I guarantee you're doing something destructive. You're doing something that it's not serving you. You're doing something that is depleting you. However, that is reality, right? That is the reality we live in. That is the realm that we face each and every day. But I'd like to think, I'd like to know if people are actually taking away the best bits to themselves and actually improving and actually growing each and every day. Because if you're not doing that, then you're decreasing your potential. You know, seeing yourself for who you are. You're decreasing your power. You're decreasing your personal growth. You're decreasing your self-development. To me, that's the best thing. Because without self-development, then most parts of your life will be in lack of growth, lack of progression, lack of better perspectives, lack of expansion, lack of everything. So yeah, remember, if you're being projected onto, that's how they feel, not how you feel. And you must create emotional or physically imposed boundaries in order to get to your highest possible potential that you've always known you can. Do you get what I mean? So guys, do not forget that. I swear to God. I swear to God, do not forget that. And you shall literally, if you need the reference, come back and visit this video. Please do it so, because I can't put it in better terms. I can't put it in better words. If it serves as a confirmation, good. If it serves as some sort of guidance, even better. And yeah, I hope and I know the right people will get to know and see this message and see the channel and see the journey and everything else, and actually grow with the channel as we go and progress onto better heights, on better sense of being, sense of self, towards their higher selves, as we should all be striving. So yeah, appreciate you guys, appreciate your viewership once again, and appreciate your shares, your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and as always, like, share, subscribe to the Highest Vibe Tribe. We'll be back again. We'll be back with better messages, and as always again, namaste, but I must go. Thank you.